So you guys spoke. You said you want more vlogs. These don't really have anything to do with gaming, but for those of you that wonder why JLX is so easily able to get me off topic when it comes to cars and stuff like that. So today I'm actually working on the wife's car. This is her car back there. Stuff. I stepped on a broom. It's nothing flashy or really all that special, but we've owned the car for 10 years. It's been an absolutely reliable, amazing car. If you guys have ever heard the story, this is the one that actually saved my life. Not this exact one, but one just like it. So when we decided to get another car, we were like, well, makes sense. This is my garage. You ever heard me talk about the second channel I've been thinking about building for a long time? This is why. Yes, that is my prized Porsche. Covered in stuff. That car's got a storied history. I've told that story a couple of times on stream, but I'm going to save that actually for the second channel when we finally launch it. But you guys have asked me for vlogs, and I figure I might as well do something and show you guys what I work on. So, back behind me, that car is kind of a mystery on my other channel, but I'll go ahead and talk about it here. It is a 1989 Toyota MR2, and it is now officially, if I can get the angle right there, void of motor. One of the things I like to do is insane, stupid, crazy-ass engine swaps. So we've got a big motor down there from a Tundra pickup truck, and that's going in that thing. The Porsche, its motor is crazy. I built that thing when I had gobs and gobs of money and no responsibilities, no wife, no kids, no none of that crap. And as project motors do, they blow up. And then sometimes you're like, well, I put 12 grand building the motor. Now it's going to cost another 4 or 5 to fix it. And kids don't allow you to do that kind of stuff. So that'd be a thing. So you guys were asking for vlogs. I figured I'd do a little something here, give you guys a little insight on what I do when I'm not building gaming content for y'all. This one, the Porsche, that is a work in progress. That one is going to take a few years. Let me see if I can get a better shot of it. There we go. It's hard to figure it out with the camera because I don't have a steady camera or anything like that. It's going to take a few years. It's going to be a long time in the works. If I go over here, the red car back there, that is the current project. And I know most people that know cars are going to look at that and go, what, that thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Let's see if I can go over here. Garage is a little cramped right now because it's a 2-car garage. And I got 3 cars and parts in it. So this is the motor. That gold thing is the block. This is the cylinder head for it. There's the turbo. You can see it's a work in progress. This is probably all jargon to most people that watch my channel, but you guys said you want to know more about what I do during the day, and this is kind of what I've been doing. We're doing today a brake job on the wife's car. I've got to replace the brakes because they're... One of the most important things a car can do is stop. Because you could go all day long, but if you can't stop, it's a wee bit of a safety issue. The camera's over here. Go ahead. Wee bit of a safety issue. So we're going to take care of that today. I also got to put a new power steering pump in there because the other thing a car needs to do is turn. Sorry, my hair is just a mess because I've been under the car all day. But what else can I talk about that's not going to be jargon and bore people? At a workshop back there, but it's just a disaster right now. Just a hell of a mess. As you can see, I think things are in flux right now. I'm trying to fix stuff up. I've got some old parts up there. Oh, man. You guys want to see something cool? I'll show you all something cool. Little factoid you might not know about your old boy. This right here is a custom one-off designed fender. So actually, if you look up there, that white one up there at the top has become this. I make these things. This is actually what I was doing for a few years as a business on the side, and this is made out of fiberglass, which is like what boats and stuff like that are made out of. And eventually, It's actually to be made out of this stuff, which is like a combination of like Kevlar and carbon fiber. Which, if anybody knows anything about carbon fiber, it's basically like, how do I describe it? Like diamond rope? Not the best way to describe it. It's stronger than steel, lighter than steel, and when you add Kevlar in there, basically you can get crazy colors. It's easier to move my hand on the camera. Let's do that. I'm not good at this vlogging thing yet. So, it's going to look really cool. If you've ever seen like what actual carbon fiber looks like, it's just kind of like a black weave. And this is going to add a bit of color in there, so it's going to be really, really cool. And eventually, this whole car is going to be covered in that stuff, which is a really ambitious project. Takes a long time. If you want to know, the process to make that took about a year and a half. So, but it was a lot of it was learning, and you got to build. Literally, got to take that white fender behind me, and they've. How do I do it? Right there. Basically, I've got to take like clay and foam and modeling materials and build up what I need, and then you take heavy chemical stuff you do not want to huff. It'll kill you. It'll like straight up kill you. Like, this shit right here. And literally you just make what amounts to a plastic coating, more or less. And then you then lay the fabric in there with some glue and it makes a part. Actually, I could show you another one I made here. So you guys won't seem interested in the stuff that I do. This is actually carbon fiber hood. If you look really, really close, you can see like there's weaves and stuff like that in it. This was a test unit that I made. It actually didn't fit right, so I was just literally threw it out in the yard for a year and a half to see how it would last and how it would weather. I don't know if this is boring anybody. I don't know if anybody's really even going to tune in for this. But you guys said you want to know what I do aside from the gaming stuff. This is it. This is what I do. I was trying to make a living off of it. It was very lucrative and actually a lot of fun, and I really, really loved it. But doing something like that solo is not... I need to have employees and all that stuff, and it's not something that really is going to be justifiable. So maybe when we launch the other channel, the offset of having a channel where we're actually making some money and doing instructional stuff, maybe some of that will help. I also clearly need better lighting. I'm going to go back over here with it. I had a light there. You can kind of tell I did lighting myself. Light there, and not one over there or over there. So if I step over here, okay, there's light there, but I'm in a crazy shadow from that. So when you get old and decrepit and you got nothing else to do with your life, you start doing shit like this. But I love it. I really do. So once again, you guys asked for more vlogs. What do I do on my daily? This is kind of it. I got car engines just sitting all over the shop. I have like 4 engines sitting around here in various pieces, not including the ones that are in cars. So this is what I do, guys. I play video games with you guys in the evening, and I build cars during the day and take care of a 3-year-old. Welcome to my life. I ain't mad. Totally ain't mad. I gotta run to the parts shop. I gotta pick up some stuff. I look disheveled and awful because I've been out here since 8 o'clock in the morning working on dirty, nasty, greasy things. So I guess I should invest in a Steadicam if we're going to do this more often. Maybe I'll give you guys a vlog once a weekend or something like that. Give you updates on what I'm doing. And when the other channel comes up, I will definitely alert those of you guys that actually would have a legitimate interest in this. Because I would love to get that thing. If you guys were there for the story last night about the getting busted doing $120, that was that car. It quick. It is no joke. And that one's going to be even faster. So, looking forward to that. More speeding tickets. Woohoo! Y'all subscribe so that I can afford my speeding tickets. Until then, stay. Just stay. Just boom! So, it's now 8 o'clock at night. That brake job took all day. There was, I don't know who we had do it in the past, but they just screwed stuff up left and right. I had to make like 4 trips to the hardware store. It was ridiculous. So I apologize, guys. That means we didn't get too many videos done today. I'm gonna try to get a couple out tonight before stream, at least one. I've got one plan that we've been working on, so maybe we'll get that one out tomorrow. But you guys wanted more vlogs? Looks like that's what we're getting out today. I am in here actually taking a few minutes to clean up the workshop. It wasn't as bad as I thought. This is when we bought this house. What I've always wanted a workshop like this. So when we bought this house and it had this little like area built into the back of the garage, I was like, that's phenomenal. It's fantastic. But it didn't have any light, so I was able to add some light in here. It's a little work in progress. It's a little place where I can come blow off some steam. So I am actually, before the stream, going to have this whole table cleaned up, mostly, for the most part. So that's what I do. It's a thing. White Scar's working now. That's good news. That was the main goal today. I do have a little bit more to do in that regard, but, you know, the brakes just took all goddamn day. The long and the short of it is somebody really effed up and then didn't fess up to their work, and some parts that were supposed to be adhered weren't, and then I had to use my, like, big drill press over here to, like, drill out some holes and retap them, which basically means I had to make new screws fit. It was such a pain in the ass. But that's the video, guys. Let me know what y'all think of all this. I do weird stuff on the weekends. Next weekend we're going to a museum. I take the kid out to weird stuff. So if you guys want to see this kind of stuff, let me know. I know the channel is largely gaming, but maybe like every weekend or so I'll do a little something to show y'all some other crap that I do in life. Because it's not all just about video games, you know. Video games are fun, and I fucking love them. But for me, they're like that big release at the end of the day, getting to chill with you guys and hang out and have fun. This is actually life. This is it. But I need a shower. We got stream coming up in 2 short hours, so I'll see y'all then. Till then, yeah. Outro. .png. .jpeg. .child screaming.